true. And then I'm in the middle. With a race pissed helmet. Oh.
So warm these days.
We really need to put those lights on.
Yeah, we do. Hey.
Hey and stuff.
I can see shit happening over there.
Oh, are we recording already?
Yeah. Fuck it. I mean, I might do something about all the shit we've been chatting for the past half hour prior to that. Hey, and welcome to the, I don't know, 4th, 5th,
Shalom.
12th.
I can't remember the last time we did one.
I can't either. It was a long time ago. It was cold enough for us to not be able to have the shutter open.
Yeah, and it's now open.
It is now open.
It's still not really warm enough for us.
No.
For us to have it open, but
Are we dedicating this to Ron?
doing it.
To Ron, yeah.
Is
Ron
this
on
Ron?
Instagram. Yeah, we thought we'd do another podcast because, keep fucking banging on about it. Jesus Christ.
Cheese and rice.
Not that we have anything interesting to talk about.
No, not really.
Nothing.
What have we been up to, guys? What have we been up to?
You've done some drifting.
Yeah, we did some drifting.
I've done stuff.
You've done some,
I've done lots of basically what
Harley's
Dan
currently
did.
doing some work on a car, on your
Yeah.
car.
I basically did a lot of what Dan did, which was take the gearbox off.
And on.
Put it
And
back
on.
on. Take it off. Put
Off
it
and on and off.
Take it off.
Training.
Put it on.
Training.
Training.
Yeah.
Training.
Left it,
I mean,
yeah.
that fucking gearbox, CDO9, oh boy, try and lift one of those fuckers. That is training.
Shit. Try and put one in with a stock tunnel. Oh, you
Yeah,
have
it's
to
not
take
gonna
some
happen,
Can't wait to
shit
put one
off.
in on the floor.
Oh yeah.
Real good
I'm gonna say that you're going to need to bring your car here and use the ramp.
Yeah, I mean,
Challenge
that's-
accepted, really?
I mean,
Well,
honestly, that's like kind of the whole point of having this fucking thing is so that you can
We can
do that if you want to.
Because mine car, because I'm now German.
Oh, we can talk about that.
Yeah.
We can't talk about the Germans.
No, we can talk about that situation in Germany in a bit. But go on.
Oh shit! Yeah, forgot about that.
that was fun,
Amazingly.
wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, everyone who's got like a low car and like stretch tires and shit, we all know, it's
And we
It's-
we trailer our cars when,
yeah.
we're going
Hey,
them places.
We did used to drive them places though, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, I literally this morning renewed my insurance on the 40.
What was the point?
Oh
don't
my
know.
goodness.
I don't know.
Goodness
it
me.
was too cheap not to.
But anyway, continue what you're saying. We'll go back to that fucking poor bastard. Or bunch of poor bastards.
Poor bastards. I can't remember what the fuck I was saying.
You're putting gearboxes in.
Yeah, gearboxes are a fucking nightmare.
On and off,
on
in
and
and
off,
out.
on and off, on and off. Clutches on, clutches off, changing
Yeah.
clutches. Bruh.
Bruh.
That is my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I became Dan for a short period of time, just slightly more well equipped, not in the
Big dick
in
energy.
the- not in the not in the
BDE.
yeah, not in the actual physical capacity to work on a car. Just literally had a ramp. That's it.
Yeah, there was some stuff in Saule's engine, but we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we will
Well, we're
talk
definitely
about
gonna
that.
talk about it. So when I first got the engine, I took the rocker cover off to change it for my fucking super fancy looking one, and there was a spray bar missing off the cam. So I was like, meh.
No. There was a tip of a spray bar.
Yeah, it was just
sorry.
the tip.
Yeah, just the tip.
Just the
Just the tip went
It's
in.
okay. It's
was
just
missing,
a tip.
Was missing off the cam. So I was like, fair enough.
Off the cam
Not
spray
ideal.
bar.
Not ideal.
Yeah.
I'll change it because we have spares, as we know.
Yeah.
We've got millions of them.
Fuck.
Was like, it can't have fallen anywhere. It can't have done. It can't have gone
It
through
looked.
the engine.
It looked like it had been cut off specifically.
Yeah, it
and we
literally
and we
looked like it had
in
been
our
cut
heads
off,
we'd
yeah.
gone. This has
not
been cut off. There'll be a
stupidly.
reason.
Stupidly,
Yeah.
it's probably been cut off. But
Yeah, someone cut that off.
we've got another one. We'll replace it. It's fine. Sorted. Put it back together. Happy days.
Yeah.
Right up until I went to change all the fluids on the car, redo the gasket on the sump. Shout out Driven Racing Oils for providing some oils and stuff. Fucking
Lit.
legit.
Them lubricatings.
Lubes. Yeah, and as I tipped the sump down, all I heard was, I'm like,
What are you there?
That's a good noise, isn't it?
I thought, oh, one of the gates on the winged sump have broke. That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Age-old,
that's not ideal
typical.
because it could block the pickup.
Yeah.
But I'm like, all right, fair enough.
But we've known that it happened on mine. It's happened on yours
yeah,
in the past.
yeah, and I looked and I could see both gates sat there, pretty happy, flapping away. I was like, not gates on sumps. What it was the motherfucking spray bar from the top of the cam.
He'd gone all the way
through the engine
at pace because he was the shape of a banana that had been stamped on by an extremely aggressive large gorilla.
Repeatedly.
Repeatedly.
yeah.
And what else did you find in
I
the
also
sump?
found the remnants of an oil squirter.
A squirty upper boy.
Squirty upper boy, yeah, that squirts from
You.
up the bottom of the piston to keep it cool.
Squirts up the bottom,
Up
ladies
the
and
bottom.
gentlemen.
It was not the end of the world. I was kind of all right about it. Well, after
No, you
speaking
weren't.
to
You
the
was
guy.
going to commit suicide.
Yeah,
aren't
you were
100%,
freaking.
Yeah.
You were
100%
freaking out.
100% freaking out. Thinking it had gone down.
Yep.
Valves, down holes, fucked
Yep.
everything. It was just bleh.
Yeah.
Dan was like, it's fine. You just need to know which one it is. If it's the front one, it's fine. You can do it from the sump. If not, kill yourself, basically. I then,
So Saul died.
Yeah,
and,
Saul is dead.
I then found out it was cylinder 4, which was fucked, and wanted to, at that point, just lower the ramp onto myself immediately.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
No, we were harmonising then.
That I have since removed sumps, replaced oil squirters. It's all currently going. The last bolt is being put in the sump.
I can see
as we
Harley right
speak.
now.
We
His
were
eyes
delaying
are
this
wide.
podcast while I finished, and I just got bored, and then Harley carried on.
What's your beef?
Yeah.
What's that?
So
That
she
is
said.
what she said. It won't go in.
Yeah, so Harley's
Just
putting
try
the last bolt
harder.
in.
Force it, man.
Gearbox
Force it.
back in. I have actually
Bit
not
of
driven the
lubrication.
car, but I have actually put it through all of its gears up to 6th gear on the ramp, which was terrifying. But it works. The clutch works now.
Ace.
We hope.
Ace.
Ace.
I haven't yet to clutch kick it, but
It is now May the
18th.
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 It's
Teesside is in
Yeah.
less than 10 days, which I am booked on for.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
he's not making it,
Nah,
lads.
we're making. Don't worry.
Have faith. I believe.
No, there's
I believe.
There's Teesside, and we're also
In
actually going
unicorns.
to make the trip down to Pembury. I don't know if Dan, you're going to be.
He's going to be there.
You're going to be there.
Oh, I'll be there
You'll
regardless.
there,
Yeah.
I don't know if Dan's going to be
Physically,
driving,
spiritually.
But, me, Alex, and Danny, we're probably going to all be driving.
Yeah,
Go fuck
I hope so.
yourselves. All of
Yeah,
you.
so it's going to be either Teesside or a week later at Pembury.
Bry.
For a weekender down with those guys. I know it's not really a track that's really publicised or driven or really. We didn't really even know about it
No.
until not that long
How did
ago.
we find out about it?
I think we just came across a video or someone shared something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We just happened to stumble.
I think it's
across
just in
it.
one of those really awkward places of the UK where it's
Well,
so far from
No
everything.
fucking motorways.
It's
I think Drift Inc. dropped us a message
Drop-
like, "Hey,
Drift
hi,
Inc.,
hey,
yeah,
hi, hey,
yeah. Hey,
come,
hey, hey,
play."
Come.
Hey, come.
Do drift.
Immediately. Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
gonna go down. Hopefully Dan can make it. We're not too sure. He's in a world of gearboxy, clutchy stuff. We're all now going to be
Refer
CDO
back to the
CDO
previous
down.
podcast when
Yeah.
I had
CDO now,
gearbox
boys,
issues.
Yeah, he's now ripping 500 herps.
Herps.
So gearboxes and shit don't last long.
No.
No, they do.
No,
To
they
be
do.
fair,
They do.
The
They do.
Z32
They do.
was chill.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's legit. What happens is when you hear your drive shaft knocking, you go into the pits and you
You do.
replace the
Replace
drive
it, you
shaft.
don't
Instead of
carry on.
sending it again,
Yep.
that shit snaps and it breaks your gearbox.
Because the weird thing about the Z32, and
So
I
we're
had the,
saying the failure was you.
Yeah, I was the failure. Yeah.
Fair enough.
but there is this
Just-
weird
just
thing
get
about
that out.
Z32. I've only ever destroyed Z32s in like weird ways. I've never. It's like loads and loads of power, clutch kicking the fuck out of them with a carbon clutch and all the rest of it, and nearly
You
450
snapped
brake
yours
horsepower.
horizontally.
Well, no, I what the oh yeah,
your
no,
gearbox
that was another
was a retarded
issue.
brake.
But exactly, a really retarded brake. But the no, the first time I ever did anything was the diff exploded coming out of the M6 toll,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
the diff exploded, and then for some reason the synchromesh between third and fourth decided
went
to just go, no
Don't like
mate,
this, mate.
bye,
Don't like this.
and then that was that. Ended up getting rebuilt, and then shit was good. But anyway, so yeah, gearbox stuff happened. Dan's gearbox stuff is hopefully coming to an end.
Hopefully.
Saul's gearbox stuff is hopefully currently coming to an end.
Coming.
Yeah. Harley's shaking his head.
Well, I mean, it's looking good.
Yeah,
It's looking
looks
good. Yeah.
What are you looking at?
It has a point. Okay, so we've
Stevie
got.
Wonder
Let's
eyes.
just for 1 second. Let's just summarize what we've got here. We need the kit is now in one piece.
It's
And
underneath it.
our guy over here's got fucking underboys for his.
Yeah, legit underboys.
The shit that you can't get in the UK because the European guy in.
Is a wanker.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't going to say that.
No, we can. We've got an Origin France coming, so.
Oh
Yeah.
No, just chill. The canard stuff, the under tray stuff, isn't available from the European
Division.
stockists. So
Saule, being the good friend,
yeah.
rang us when he was in Australia.
Listen,
Said, "Yo,
listen,
I've got these
listen,
bits. We're getting
listen,
these.
listen,
Do you want any?"
Listen,
He
right?
didn't do that.
I've got one-piece wheels. All you lot have got deep dish, dickhead wheels.
Is that
You
it?
gotta,
This
you gotta
this
prove
is
yourself,
me.
Saul.
This is me coming up.
Reality
coming up.
is, I'd take single piece wheels.
Well,
I mean,
Have you seen what I've done to a two-piece
you
Mayhem layout?
You
Yeah.
made
Bent
your
it.
bed. You made your bed. You've now got a line.
It's not even
You've got
remotely
two
similar.
Ps,
It's not the same. Anyway,
my car's gonna look sick.
yeah, it will, and hopefully it will move.
It
will
will
be
probably
fine
not move.
moving.
It'll probably get.
I feel like there's someone
outside
about to
and
arrive.
Eat its own fucking face.
This is the problem when we have the shutter up. People are like,
Oh, cars.
Hey.
Cars are there.
Hey.
Arrive or try and rob us.
"Who's this? Who are you? Hey, hi."
If we literally pause and we're probably about to be robbed.
You never know. That's
Yeah.
recently been a thing.
Not actually robbed. I would like to see you try.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Anyway, so first topic: the European boys. Our guys from were they from a car club?
Who?
The
Oh,
guys
I'm
who
not
were
sure if they're
journeying to
specific.
Worthsea.
Let's see. No, they're just homies.
I've always said Worthsea.
Anyway,
Worthsea.
whatever. I've never had any
Worthsea.
fucking interest in doing journeys like that because it's just a fucking
We
pile
went
of
to
anxiety.
Poland.
Yeah, in a van
Oh, yeah,
with a
yeah, fair
fucking
enough.
trailer,
Yeah.
driving a sick as fuck car all the
Yeah.
way there and all the way back. It's just I don't have enough diazepam to deal with a journey like that. Who the fuck does? And also,
I don't even want
guys,
to drive it home, and it's less than 5 miles from here.
well, yeah. The problem you've got there is, like, we all know, German police, and in fact, we assume that everyone knows that German police and the German authorities, the TUV regulatory board, and all the rest of
And
it.
the ADAC.
We all know, everyone, well, we assume everyone knows that they are fucking on it like Sonic. They don't fuck around. They like, if they can smell a stretched tire that is like remotely, they will take your fucking life, your firstborn child, and dick your mum's mouth in. They don't give a fuck.
225 on a 10, Jay. Go to prison.
Go to prison. You know, despite
If there was still a thing, they would get the chambers out.
Yeah.
they would. Jesus Christ. Now that's just straight up racism.
Yeah, that is.
And we won't be tolerated. No. Realistically, though, they are very well known for having a like extremely intolerant to modified cars of a certain type. You know, you can go there in your M3 with some TV fucking stamped coilovers, like what are those purple and yellow boys that cost like
KW blood.
KWs.
Yeah.
KWs. You want
Races.
to get a set of coilovers that are registered TV? Get KWs.
HSDs though as well.
Quid.
Yeah, HSDs.
Yeah, a lot of them
Nice.
are. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
But there's things like minimum 8 centimeter off the ground,
Right,
and that
right,
is
yeah.
if you're aired out. So if you've got air,
Zero PSI in the tanks, and you need
got-
to be 8 centimeters clear.
yeah, exactly that, and you need to be able to. It physically needs to drive and move. Just like little things like that. We know that because.
We're intelligent.
Why do we know that? No, it's not necessarily that. Maybe it's because it's our background.
Because
and the
we
shit
were
that wanted
going
to
to-
do, but
Because we were driving through Germany, so we checked the laws.
Yeah.
yeah,
literally
maybe
takes-
that's it. Is it
takes
just like
2
as
minutes.
obvious as that? Like
Yeah, it does
Maybe.
take 2 minutes.
going through a country, better check what we're allowed
not
to do.
be a devil's advocate, but there is a letter written into law that says that the car cannot be sort of not exempt from it, but it is not. It's not been tested in Germany. It's been tested in the UK, and
Yeah.
even though it is 100% those cars, after looking at the modifications that have been done to them, they've been put through a bent MOT. Or
Well, they've just been changed
they've been
since the
changed
MOT.
since the MOT,
And that's why
or
they've been pulled.
rusted since the MOT, which may have been like a week or so before.
That's some fast rust.
Fuck it, I mean,
They
yeah,
went. They didn't use the tunnel. They
no,
they just drove in the
swam.
sea.
Yeah, they swam. But that by the by.
I don't think there's any rust on those.
They must have found the only blind MOT tester in wherever they're from. But no, apart from that, the car was tested in the UK, technically written into law that the German police cannot then say that it is not fit for use on the road.
But when they use their eyeballs and go, wow, there's a stretched tyre.
It's 100% not used.
Exactly, and that's why this has happened.
I mean, we have stretched tyres, and they very rarely DB.
To be fair, it wasn't even.
Very rarely. I've never had a
one,
DB.
Yeah.
You've never had it. You've had a DB. So we've always ran stretch tyres realistically.
I mean, what were you on, a 10.5?
Yeah, well, I'm currently on a 10.5 with a 225/40 on. Never DB'd it. But the law.
I was on 10s all around with 225/40.
The law will tell you that that's a very bad thing. It's very scary. Very scary. That's terrifying. Reality is, 10 years of doing that without a single problem, having pushed the car to its absolute limit and crashing it regularly.
I drove behind an X5 the other day, and it had probably what looked like a 245 on like a 12.
Now this is another issue. Like the amount of times you see like the last generation of Civic. You know, the one that looks like a fucking...
yeah, we had it out with Honda, didn't we? With the 19s and the 20s on it or something.
That was it, yeah. So and I, a bit childishly, some would say, I messaged Honda and said, can you tell me the exact width of your wheels? And it was something like a 9J or something. 9-inch wide wheel.
Yeah.
J is how they're made.
And then they gave us the you can see the width of the tyre, and there was a discrepancy. There was a difference, of I got like 15 odd mil or something daft like that. But what it meant was that it would be technically then, so you get like a grey area, ambiguity of the tyre laws, because of course nobody's willing to put down the exact width of tyres. You can only go off what they write on the side, which, as we found out years ago, is bullshit. Like with the fucking Lasser tyres, where a 265 was coming out.
No, it was Maxis. That was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, Maxis had a 285 stamped to the 265.
Well, we don't know that. We
do know that. It happened.
Yeah, we did. It was measured out at
285.
Yeah. When it was a 265 tyre. We don't know if it was restamped.
Of course it was.
But
I mean, how the fuck do you restamp it? Because it's the sidewall.
I could probably restamp a tyre in here.
Oh, all right.
You can't even do an engine in here.
There's an engine in that car, and it
there
runs.
is.
Start it, Harley. Start it.
No, absolutely not. But anyway, the point is, yes. So it would seem that some OEM manufacturers have been stretching tyres for years. The old, I'm going to say E92. I don't really know BMWs. E92 BMW, the boring version with those 19-inch wheels. They're all stretched tyres, only slightly, but enough that you notice when you look at them. A German vehicle, who the fuck would know? But they certainly didn't. Anyway, the point is,
to be fair, I think it was more to do with that air ride.
Yes.
I think it was the height of the vehicles that fucked them royally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
Because all the pictures are of the you see all the videos.
Yeah, no.
It's like they've all been caught and they've all got head right up and they all look absolutely fucking shocking.
They've been scared into being raised.
It's that they have to be able to drive fully aired out. I think.
I believe so. Yeah.
But would that mean that we're okay because we can drive?
No, because we haven't got clearance.
And we don't have 8 centimeters.
We don't have Clarence.
So if we could go up and then drive up.
Yeah, but I wonder how many like Lamborghini SVs have 8 centimeters of clearance underneath.
Well, they will have. They will have
8 centimeters.
Yeah, they will have. They will have. They,
and that's the law.
Yeah. Also for TUV, they have to give them 3 or 4 fucking cars to crash.
Yeah.
To smash into pieces.
Yeah.
Of course they're going to make it a minimum of 8
centimeters. But I mean, again, if we go back to, like I say, I'm not being devil's advocate, but it is written into the law saying that those cars have been tested somewhere else. They cannot be held up to the other. Top Gear, they took 3 ropey ass fucking German cars, M3, E90, 190E, and the fucking Sierra Cosworth. Yeah, which is Belgium, not German.
Yeah.
And then they put it through an ADAC, and they literally were just falling apart. They were still allowed to drive.
I remember that. Yeah,
they were still allowed to drive because they haven't been tested in that country. They can't be upheld.
The Germans literally being cunts.
That's interesting. So
they're being a little bit.
So hang on, are we saying that they tested the vehicles first, through the TUV mobile
ADAC,
testing,
ADAC, yeah.
sorry, ADAC test, mobile ADAC
Mhm.
thing, then allowed them to drive on German roads.
Yep.
So there is a little bit of hypocrisy going on
Kind
there,
of,
isn't
but it
there,
also
really?
you've got to then start looking at the event itself. So they would the German police would obviously be dealing with a lot of like high traffic people coming through, probably acting like dickheads. There's a lot of people that are, you know, I mean, how many times, you know, did people leave a drift event doing a fucking big old stupid?
Yeah.
Not me. I break gearboxes.
Yeah, well, we go home on trailers. But no, I'm saying we, like how many? 90% of the time, it's people watching. Sadly,
It is, yeah.
sadly, because everyone's broke their shit all day, or can't afford to get their cars home because they've
And
rinsed through all their tires.
Yeah.
But no, it's probably more down to the fact that they're sick of the people that are going to the event and that they're now just going, do you know what? We don't like the look of that shit. We're going to have a quick look at it and we're just going to yank it for the fun of it. I mean, a friend of ours, he got stopped in a static E36 M3 years ago, and it was
Oh, yeah. I
low,
remember.
like properly low. And
Yeah.
he had the option to raise it.
Yeah, they gave him the option to raise it by the side of the road.
They said, you've got options. You go, we're taking the car, and you get a massive fine. You keep the car, you go to prison. You keep the car, you raise it.
Yeah.
That was literally the options.
They raised it and then told him to get the fuck out of the country.
And then said, this is
There
the
is-
nearest border.
There
you
is
go
a little
there
bit of
and you never come
ambiguity in
back.
this, and this is the kind of like it is with all traffic laws in all countries, really. It's sort of one rule for one rule for another. But would we attempt to make that journey in those cars?
Nope.
No. So
No.
I mean,
And we're not saying we're better than anybody else, but
I just wouldn't.
maybe
Maybe we're old, or maybe we just can't be fucking arsed with that bullshit. But
I mean, I don't want to sit in a truck.
it's one hell of a fucking one hell of a fucking risk. Just like for what? Like I don't know. This is the thing. You want to drive cool cars. You want to stick them on a trailer. You can't exactly turn up somewhere with a trailer going to like cafe machine or whatever. Although people do actually, don't they?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But like, you know, you want to drive the car there, don't you? And of course, in the UK, you're more likely to get away with that because we don't have a minimum ride height. You know, you can stick it in the floor. But here's another thing to consider. In Germany, the police know. The first thing they look at, because they've probably seen this on a daily basis, they know that all of the cars that are coming through on the autobahns, they have to be able to do their maximum speed. So they look at the car and they go, well, now imagine this kid in the Lupo with stretched tyres scraping along the floor. Now imagine he decided to legally put his toe down and do the, I don't know what that thing's probably capable of, 110?
90
Yeah,
maybe.
It's probably going to be a
110.
1 litre.
But then,
Blue Motion,
what
Ecotec,
was
whatever the
that?
fuck it is.
Was that a 190e station wagon as well?
Yeah, that was quite cool looking.
It looked brilliant.
Yeah,
but again, I wouldn't risk
incredible.
taking that anywhere near Germany.
Yeah.
But again, I mean that's probably not the
these
fastest
cars,
thing in the world.
they do look cool. 90% of Stan's cars look cool. That's what they're there for. But if they don't work, what's the point? If my car looked like that, but then didn't drive like that, i.e. didn't work at the height in which it looked sick.
As a
what is the
performance
point?
vehicle.
Not as a performance vehicle, because some could argue that a drift car, when it's lowered as much as ours is not a performance vehicle. You could raise it and do better.
Yeah, we probably could.
So there you go. You increase your performance.
Real
literally
talk
just by
from Low
not
Origin
even
here.
spending any money. Raise it up. We don't want to be better.
No, we
just
don't.
want to look sick.
Low Origin. We don't
wanna
want to be better. Get your face.
I'm just bored of Worthing
Yeah.
now already.
Yeah.
All right.
That
Yeah.
just
Fuck
wants
'em.
to compete.
So yeah,
They got stuck in Germany.
they
Big
got-
fucking whoop-de-doo.
they got stuck in Germany,
Yeah.
and they could have definitely.
I gave up caring when they started a GoFundMe page.
Yeah, I think that was
Oh, that's
awkward.
Go fuck yourselves. I ain't giving you money.
I mean, you can't ask for hand-me-outs.
I think someone else made it. I'm being fed false information.
Oh, did someone
Oh,
else?
I'm sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry, guys.
Apologies, but still, I'd be messaging that person repeatedly until they took that shit down.
I mean, the fines were there was people are speculating around the $6,000 mark, and I can believe it because it's probably
11.
per
No, I
vehicle
think
and
like
stuff, but
Was it 11 cars? Or
yeah,
11
11
people?
cars.
11 cars.
right. Well, either way, I imagine that probably works out to around 500 euros per car. That's kind of. I mean, if I took that car, if I took the 14 to Germany, drove it like a dick over it. If I just drove it normally and they pulled me over and they were like, "Hey, you, we're gonna fucking take your car." First of all, good luck, because I mean, even I couldn't drive it on the back of a fucking low load. They wouldn't give a fuck, actually, would they? They just drag it on.
I don't think they'd get it up.
No, that's what she said. But yeah, I'd expect a fine, and 500 euros would probably be right in the middle of what I'd be expecting. Anyway, whatever, it happened. The end.
Done.
Do they have a speed limit for trailering through Germany?
Who cares?
Says
Because
the three.
I fucking broke that speed limit, and the police didn't come after me. Do you know why? Because the Amarok has got about 2 foot of ground clearance, and it works when it's aired out.
And it was about 3 in the morning.
Yeah. If you're gonna do this, do it at 3 o'clock in the morning and fucking
guys,
toe down the whole way.
Those
Don't
guys
fucking
in
stop.
the fucking Audi. What is it? Was it Audi 100? There was a fucking the old Audi, the mega cool, and like 3 of them that are all like look the same but different pictures. They were like about to start our next night stint.
Yeah.
People know they drive through the night.
Yeah.
You can't see. Well, not that the police can't see you at the night, but
Well, we can't see them. The fucking roads are shit.
yeah, fucking through the middle of the fucking night in the Black Forest, literally black as the night. It was insane, black AF.
Scurry shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. That just as a side note, that was a thing that happened recently.
Also, imagine that dude in the 190E wagon in the outside lane getting a fucking fat rolling shot photo, and then that dude that went past us in the GT3 RS at like 190 mile an hour.
Oh, Jesus
I only
Christ.
knew that this dude was doing mental speeds was because when the fucking headlights were just vibrating.
Yeah. He wasn't flashing.
He wasn't flashing. He looked like he was flashing. He's just headlights were, and then as I'm like, because at some points there's only 2 lanes, and I'm like hungry. I'm like, is he? Because you got to time it. You got to count, and how big the lights are growing. And then he went past me, and the whole Amarok and trailer just went, and fucking swears like he was going.
Pace. I suppose that's it. You got to think.
Once you get a fat rolling shot at like 60 mile an hour, and this dude's.
How would he get out of the way?
There's no chance.
There's the cat's eyes in Germany as well. Yeah. Pretty fucking hench.
He's gonna have to air up halfway, like to get over, cross a lane.
Dick over.
So what should we talk about? Livery?
Yeah.
Fade? Aero?
Let's talk about Rusty Britain.
Rusty Britain.
Oh,
Let's make this quick.
Okay.
Let's make this quick. Okay.
I really like it.
I really like it.
I don't like the bonnet.
Red.
I don't like. Well,
I really like the car though, and
same.
the finish is good.
From a distance, I think the bonnet, like it looks like. You remember when Julian Jacobs did the?
The problem is
black
he's done it.
carbon?
He's done it over.
Normal
It's a carbon bonnet, and a black carbon bonnet, and he's painted the candy over a black carbon bonnet.
Yeah.
Now he needed a silver carbon bonnet to make it work.
Oh, so
I tried so
carbon.
hard to get silver
That's
carbons over there in Australia.
Not doable.
No, they were doable, but they were the last ones, and they had one for each of us. They wanted full retail.
And they wanted them cut
Because
in half.
because they knew that they were going to sell because they discontinued them, so they weren't going to do them at good deals because they were always going to sell with them being discontinued. And I mean, shipping on 4 bonnets, full size still. Fuck that.
Yeah, that would be peak.
No,
You just
no,
lay them
no.
all together, I suppose it'd be super.
No,
Just
It's
retarded.
not good.
no, more lemon fresh.
Afuera. Doggy afuera. Anyway, yeah. So Rusty Britain did.
Rusty
He's
Ball.
done a 14. What do they call it?
He's literally all
Straw-
of us in
is-
one car.
No,
This
because
car used to be Zenki. It's now
no, it's a different car.
It is a different
Is it
car,
a
but
different
it's the
car?
same. It's the same. It's a fucking.
It's the same,
15
but
front.
different.
same but different.
It had police written down the side of it, which I don't really understand.
Polizzi.
Was that a Carl Farrer reference or something? Like
I don't
Maybe
know.
it's the
Remember
Stink reference.
Do you remember when he had Interceptors? I don't know.
He still does.
Taxi.
He's got a police car now.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Rockstar.
Is my windscreen coming yet?
So, windscreen, though.
Yeah.
Carl Farrer for windscreens.
I might message him now, actually.
Yeah, give him a shout. Anyway, yeah, Rusty Britain. Carl looks good. He's gone for a blue to pink fade with a red front. He's getting a
This
livery.
whole Nakamura's 15, isn't it? That's legit it.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think it was red. Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
yeah.
We could get a photo up now. I think Ali posted one on our thing.
Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yep.
Well, anyway.
Anyway, looks cool.
it
Good
looks
job.
Cool.
Do the black bits.
Make sure you do the black bits at the
Don't
bottom.
do the black bits. Don't care anymore.
Josh at Graphics D is doing the livery. Josh, please make it look fucking different to ours, for crying out loud. Oh, yeah, it is
Make it look
identical.
exactly the
Yeah,
same.
yeah,
Hilarious.
Yeah. But yeah.
Just do a reverse livery, but reverse the reverse livery, so it's our livery.
Reverse the reverse livery.
Reverse the reverse, so it's just ours.
Oh, do you remember
Just invert the colours.
Do you remember Reverse, who absolutely didn't steal our livery?
No, they definitely didn't. They
They
definitely didn't take one of the RC liveries, scaled it back up, and was like, "We like this original idea."
This looks good.
Yeah.
That definitely didn't happen.
No, I enjoyed the fact that we ripped off Japanese designs for years,
Yeah.
and then finally
Jap-
Japanese drivers are ripping us
off.
off.
It was
Amazing,
brilliant.
yeah.
Fantastic.
The circle is complete.
Synergy.
Boethius'
Synergy.
wheel is complete.
We can all die. The world's about to explode.
Yeah.
Japan is copying the UK, who copied Japan.
Yeah. Another thing that was good about that was Team Reverse's driving is fucking
Oh,
phenomenal.
they're sick.
Oh yeah.
Street-O, hot Street-O as
Oh
well.
Jesus! But like
Hot Street-O.
4K recorded hot
Hot
Street-O
Street-O.
with on like cameras where you can see shit at night. Real
I mean,
nice.
I'm not sure if people are
Do
aware,
more,
but
guys.
like Street-O in Japan now is like
As
go
dead
to
i-
prison forever.
Yeah.
it's
It's
like
as
go
dead
to
as it
prison
is in
forever.
fucking Manchester now.
Yeah.
There is none.
There's never been Street-O in Manchester ever,
ever.
ever. Our cars aren't
what-
even road legal
Yeah.
ever.
All you'll see now is like the odd MX-5 doing
Yeah.
the half a roundabout.
Or drive into our yard and turn around and go back out.
Yeah, that was odd, wasn't it?
Weird.
But anyway, but yeah. So where the fuck were we up to? Yeah, Rusty Britain done a fucking 14.5 again, and it looks alright. I'm pretty pleased with it. I think a few people have sent us it on Instagram and saying, "Be like, oh my god, this guy's copied you."
No.
And, like, as funny as that is, well, it is funny because, you know, it is an endless sort of
It's a three-stage fade.
Inspiration has been taken all round. Like, you know, it's hard. It's very hard to say anyone's copied anyone. There are certain livery files out there that definitely look like they're an absolute copy of, like a carbon copy of. But like taking inspiration from people, I think is.
I mean,
really
you can
important.
copy us, just pay us for it. So because we paid
Give you the
shitloads for
files.
it.
Yeah. And on that as well, the new RC livery will be available shortly, won't it, Josh?
Yes, it will.
Josh is nodding whilst listening to this podcast. The fuck was that?
While he laminates my my livery because it's done.
Done. Yes, your
Done.
livery
He
should
messaged me
be
before. It's done. He just needs to now laminate it and put it on sticky back stuff.
nice. So it is a question.
Yeah. Saul just needs to sand his car, build his car, prep his car, paint his car.
10 minutes.
Because for like 1 second, then I thought you were actually gonna like list the actual list. the actual list. Like we probably only record this for like an hour and a half, but the actual list would take at least all three of us about a week
10 seconds.
to record.
You
bullshit.
could watch.
Fucking bullshit.
You could watch the life come out of Saul's face as we reeled it off.
Yeah.
There's not a lot to do.
Mapping, wiring.
Mapping. I mean,
To be fair, the car was meant to go for mapping today if I didn't find shit in the engine.
it's fine. We're here now.
It
What is
doesn't
it?
have to look
I
good.
mean,
to
my
say
car's
mapping.
broken anyway, so it's okay.
Yeah, what the fuck are you on
Yeah.
about?
I just did a fucking burnout. My shit's good. That's for that makes a change. Usually my
Alex
shit's
fixed
Yeah, the
his-
guarantee-
Alex fixed his misfire by doing a massive
Yeah.
burnout.
If you ever need,
Massive burnout.
you ever have a burn, you ever have a burn. You ever-
We have a
If you ever burn out, don't misfire.
that is usually the way round it happens, though, isn't it? You know, your car's fine. Do a burnout. You get a
Then it gets
misfire.
Alex has a misfire, does a burnout,
It's fine now.
maybe
Yeah.
fixed.
My fucking AFRs went like, you know, 13.5. What are you saying?
Mm.
And they're like chilling near 14 and stuff. That's just like that was never happening before. I don't know what I did, but oh, I know what I did. I changed the fucking air filter, of which a video most likely will be uploaded of me doing that. Really exciting.
That sounds shit.
I know the
Yeah,
worst
that sounds
video,
the worst video in the world.
ever. But
Everyone
you know that,
dislike that video
dislike that video.
immediately.
You know that that first. What the fuck is that, Jamie? Jesus
Holy
Christ.
fucking shit!
I wasn't ready for that.
No.
Wasn't
Some
ready.
weird things on the
Not
internet.
some not safe for work content.
Wow.
Just like being fucking flashed. Yeah, I did a video about fucking Amazon air filters and how fucking terrible they are.
Amazing.
Do you remember that?
Oh,
air
you
filter?
sound like Jeek now. I'm not
I
even
know.
going to listen.
At,
No.
at the end of the day, that air filter had a fucking 8-inch piece of wire hanging out of it, and if I hadn't looked inside the fucker, it would have most likely ended up
the turbo.
ending that £2,100 fucking turbo, and I just can't be asked with that shit.
Owen
So
developed cunts.
basically, the
turbo.
video is me saying, "Hey, buy a K&M filter and not a fucking piece of shit off,
Yeah,
off
or Piper.
Amazon." or private or anything. Just not the £10.49 I spent on that fucking air filter that came from Amazon.
Yeah, going on your
You
engine
buy
though.
Piece of shit.
you get shit.
Anyway.
Now you've done Teesside, the guarantee for that motor is now done.
Yeah?
It's
Yeah,
voided.
That's it. Yeah.
It's done mapping
I
and a
think
drift date.
I think it's done fine. It's done really well. It's the most powerful it's ever felt. I mean, it was 440 wheel. Whoop.
Whoop.
I think it was per. But regardless, it was supposed to be only 20 brake horsepower less than what it is now. But what I think is more likely is that it's like, I don't know, I wouldn't even want to speculate, but the
It has like real life compression.
low end power,
I think maybe
mid
it's
end,
probably like
top
got
end
maybe,
is just
maybe
fucking
torquier.
yeah.
Probably fucking.
It's batshit
bit
crazy now.
hot.
So I
One thing we're probably
can't
gonna
thank
do,
you enough.
though,
It's real nice.
Is,
Okay,
is
spicy.
probably do intercoolers maybe next year. That's probably the only thing I'm gonna do after what Dan said.
Yeah, because you had a mid mount, didn't you? Not mid mount. The
Top
I
mount.
got. Do you want to buy it? 50 quid. Anyone? Anyone want it? 50
You're
quid.
going to struggle
Based
to
on
sell
what
it, though, aren't
Dan
you? Really?
said,
40
just
quid.
Give it away.
Yeah. So I think we may have mentioned this last time, but the top mount.
Shit.
The shit. What was your your figures you remember from?
So
heats?
third gear pull. I mean, on a dyno with the biggest fan going.
Yeah.
You're
doing some pace.
It started at 16 degrees ambient.
Right. Okay.
By the time we got to the rev limiter, it was at 64 degrees. Real
okay.
efficient.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
Real
good.
efficient.
Now, to put it into perspective, what was the difference to the normal?
Okay, so
Was it a Greddy? Was it a
No.
Greddy one that you changed to?
no. Freddie from Good Boy Style
Freddie intercooler.
had a HPI.
Is it HPI intercooler?
Yeah.
Don't they make remote control cars?
I don't know. They make intercoolers as well. But anyway, put that on it. It was like, I think after a shitload of runs, it was like 32 degrees or something like that.
Oh, really?
Amazing.
Like
So it made a big difference.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't want hot air going in your fucking engine, burrows. But yeah, okay, cool. Where the fuck were we up to? Intercoolers.
We spoke about gearboxes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Paul, for the new gearbox, by the way.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Paul at JDM Garage, fucking shout out, saving Dan's arse.
Delivered in a real fancy looking fucking pallet with your prop like this.
And if anyone says, just bolt a CDO9 in, mate, go straight in.
Always.
Go fucking die. Just
one.
die, because you're lying.
That's some real talk from Dan. Just die.
You're fucking lying.
Just bolt it in.
Just die.
Just bolt it in.
Because you're lying.
I mean, we just bolted ours, didn't we?
I literally just bolted mine in.
Just do the maths, it doesn't work.
I literally just bolted mine in.
Dead easy. So
about an hour ago.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
You did have to drop the engine, subframe.
I did undo tension arms, subframe mounts.
Everything.
All the intercooler pipe work, all the rad pipe work. I scratched the fuck out of the rocker cover.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Damaged the mount for the gearbox.
Yeah, damaged the mount for the gearbox. I had to take the exhaust off, prop off. What else did I take off? Oh, the slave cylinder, steering rack. There's probably something else.
All this just to get a fucking gearbox in.
Gearbox in and out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to go to Mazworks fame.
Easy, bro.
Yeah, so I believe have you
copped one yet?
I remember you rang me late, probably a couple of nights ago, and was like, Alex, I've done some maths. Don't go through the maths, because that was like an hour-long conversation.
Yeah, it was,
But what did you end up with concluding?
So, if you want to put a CDO9 with a twin plate clutch.
Twin plate, that's two separate plates.
Yeah.
With a fucking two separate spliney boys.
Yeah.
Not a single one like mine.
You need to use an S15 flywheel. You've got to. You just step it in far enough so you get enough engagement in it.
Wait, why are you telling me this now?
Because I've only learnt it, when I got the gearbox.
Literally just let me put my gearbox back
I mean, I just fucking said this earlier today.
I don't trust you, I trust Dan.
Fuck off. I mean, that's why I was saying about that pathetic little spacer boy we found on that auto DE
and you
over
went,
there.
put this on, and I was like,
basically,
no chance.
if you do it, if you machine the bellhousing by, you got about 2.5mm difference on the input shaft, the actual nose of where it goes into the crank. So if you use a 10mm plate, you'd machine 12.7 off the bellhousing.
Very specific.
You're still missing 15mm of engagement out of the first plate.
So that's a lot of engagement.
You'd literally rip the first plate apart. It's just
See, this doesn't bode well for me.
I mean, Saul was telling me how he was, he went through all of his gears. He just said that like 10 minutes ago. He just went through his
Yeah,
fucking
Yeah,
gears.
no, but he's had his rebuilt.
But I've got CAD drawings and shit, and apparently these CAD drawings equate to what my clutch has got. I've got new offsets on my plates. and
Exactly,
if it
new
doesn't-
offsets.
If it doesn't,
New offsets.
I'm going to drag the dudes from CG down here, all 12 of them in the factory. I'm going to lock them in the unit until my shit is fixed as fuck. And
I'm sure it'll be
I
fine.
promise that is what will happen.
I'm
May
sure-
need to
video
borrow a
a lot.
minibus.
Yeah.
May have.
I'll squeeze them all in the Shogun.
That's fine. They seem pretty happy to help you anyway.
Yeah.
And
They
I
sorted
think
out
they
in-
sorted that clutch out. They sorted
sorted
another
out
clutch
time
out
as
as
Yeah,
well.
they've done my Exceed is fixed as well. If you want to buy that, that's fixed now. So yeah,
Available.
available. Not trying to
specifically-
punt all my shit because I'm broke as shit and have to buy a Mazworks bellhousing, but that's exactly what's happening.
Okay, so your maths came out. Your maths came out at I need a Mathsworks bellhousing because a couple of things. It puts your fork on the right side. It means you can use
Yeah.
the. Am I
Stock.
right thinking you're using the Z33?
No. You legit use
Stock.
an SR20
Yeah.
fork, SR20 slave,
Yeah.
normal SR20 clutch, and then you just bolt it on and things work.
Wow! Imagine that. Imagine that was
my
a
issue
thing.
was my brand new extreme clutch that's done one event and one mapping session would then be null and void because I'd have to go and buy an S15 clutch. So when I worked out of buying an S15 twin plate and the adapter plate and waiting for that shit, it was more than what it's going to be to do a
Buy the
Mathsworks.
Mathsworks,
bellhousing.
right,
Okay,
yeah.
so it's financially, and also it means
It's just
less-
financially better.
and there's also less parts to like
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
up in that as well.
Yeah.
Like you got significantly less bits of shit.
Oh, I'm still going to blow the shit out of it. It's going to happen.
Oh, there's no way. That's a strong boy.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
And
You'll
Ray,
be fine.
what are
We
you
got
doing?
faith.
What are you doing diff-wise? Because obviously you've got significant more hoops.
Danny Wyman from LowOrigin fame
Whee!
has got that two-way for me, so I'm going to put
Cool.
that in a 4-1 casing.
This is
Four
great. We're
Are you
doing.
going to do a 4-1?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. So it's the same as mine. You're 4-3, aren't
I'm
you?
a retard.
Yeah, you're a retard.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to
Your
go 3-9 for a
your-
real fast, but
Yeah.
Oh, it is. I did like fourth gear, really calm fourth gear. Looking back at that footage, I'm talking to Jamie here. The fourth gear, like it was like I was scared, but also like
How
when he
weird
ran it,
is
was like this feels
How
quite
str- how
normal.
well, you wanted to
strange
look.
is
You
it?
wanted to watch the footage of me going
felt-
second, smashing the limiter, and then quick shorting it to
Whee!
4.
Yacht!
There's literally and then 38 clutch kicks later.
Yeah.
We found.
But
Yeah.
it's such a weird feeling going for fourth and just
Yeah,
hearing the wheel
even the
speed
drop
go,
shift was.
hearing the wheel speed just go, yo,
Yeah,
here
it's,
we fucking
it's,
go.
it's unnatural.
And it felt
Yeah,
weird
it's
coming
so
through
weird.
when you come into the hairpin. It felt weird going fourth to second. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't a natural
Oh, not
movement.
fourth to third.
I didn't have a third.
didn't
I
have a
bust
third.
it.
My bad. Sorry,
I
sorry,
did some fourth to thirds, which was
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
cool.
Nice and straight shifties.
But yeah, so you're gonna go stick with your 4-1.
Mazworks.
Is that still recording?
We're
Just
good.
Just have a
I
look.
think
It'll kind of look like it's recording. Does it look like it's recording? Yay!
Yeah, so
Woo, positive.
5x1 shafts, hopefully.
Oh,
maybe.
nice. Yeah.
Well,
Do you
I've
know
got
what?
it.
Oh,
Just
and
put it in a 3x2 because I just all I did was I got my.
You've done about 25 minutes drifting in a year,
Shut
so I can't take that
I did a
serious.
drift day every month.
You did. To be fair, we've still got that framed.
No one framed anything this year, so I could be lazy as fuck.
This is what went
Yeah.
wrong. We fucked it.
Oh yeah. We meant
No,
to frame
but-
it.
I'm
but
really
just-
sad about
just-
not missing out on an event already.
Just on this.
And
Well,
Danny's done
yeah.
like, Danny's
exactly.
done like fucking 10
Danny's
already.
currently at an
At
event.
an event at
What,
Goodwood
oh, do you want
right
this
now.
bag?
Oh,
Just chuck this.
sorry.
Just chuck this bag over here. Danny's at Goodwood, so we've
At
got
Goodwood, yeah.
Low Origin doing a podcast, whilst Danny's on track doing
holding
fucking
that shit down.
cool shit at
Telling
Goodwill.
people we still do driving.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
of
yeah.
us does anyway.
Well, we don't have to do shit now.
Yeah.
We just pack up now.
That's
and just
why
let
we
him
brought
stick-
Danny in. We don't do anything anymore. We'll do this.
So
Danny can do driving.
He's chilling with Driftworks at
Yeah.
Goodwood. What's that called? Is it called?
It's retro rides.
Retro
Goodwood.
Retro rides, yeah.
But yeah, anyway. So where were we up to? Diffs, gearboxes, having a wicked old time.
Boosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully like
Why are you going to a 5-1 shaft when you can just use 3-2s?
because I've got 500 hoops and
yeah,
tri-ace tyres.
and you need
yeah,
the
that's
you
true.
need the
the
5 ones.
thick boys.
Plus, also that's where I was
Why
going.
do you go
with this,
6
Jesus
boys?
Christ.
6 bolt boys.
Because then you'd fucking with a different wheelbase, and you then have to do the maths again to get yourself back into a place where you see.
Oh yeah, I looked at 350 shit and it was
Yeah.
just.
So
yeah.
now the
No,
problem with
same
the GTR ones is they're much longer and deeper, so
New
the
rake.
shaft wants to just sort
Shaft.
of do horrible shit at angles. Anyway. So last year, I'm gonna start sounding like Mito. who we were
in Japan.
I was about to say.
I mean, he was going to be on the podcast. He will be on one, but
just
I
lives
Probably
forgot.
next time.
I forgot to invite him until
Oh.
last night. No, I invited him last night.
By the way,
I mean, he's like 8 hours down south, but I invited him last night. I was like,
Right.
yo, you're in
what
Manchester.
area does he live?
Like,
South.
South.
The south.
Pretty
of the
much France.
south.
East south or
Like
west south?
Danny Wyman South. Like
Yeah,
Spain.
yeah.
Like
yeah.
Spain.
Spain, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, sounded like Mito
Spain.
in Japan.
In
So last
Japan.
year, went on my honeymoon, and the sort of thing you do on your honeymoon is, try and find CV joints by going to Nissan and having awkward conversations with parts departments who sort of
Japanese. not
don't
in
really
Japan.
speak English, and I don't really speak Japanese. Apart
You
from
don't really speak Japanese. Give us your best Japanese.
Biru kudasai. That's just give me a fucking beer, please.
Beer me.
Yeah, isn't it sad that that's the only thing I remember?
That's
That's all you need to know.
And then they respond back with, "Sure, mate, no worries."
yeah. And they fucking did. Went to an Irish bar. They're like, "All right, mate, safe."
All right, mate,
Like,
safe. Yeah.
Jesus
Oh, God.
Christ. Anyway, so I was trying to find CV joints, and I've come down a couple of dead ends. The problem you've got is the 5x1 shaft and CV joint.
People are asking silly money for them now.
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
I've seen a pair up for £200. Go fuck yourselves.
Go
Ain't
fuck
£200.
I saw mine for 25 quid, I think.
And what do you need? What do you actually need? You
Just
need
the joint.
The
Yeah, just
CV
the
joint. And
joint,
it's
yeah.
always the inner CV joint.
Yep.
Always the inner. So I was like, I just need to find somewhere that will find an inner CV joint. Now, the problem you've got is that particular shaft and CV combo only comes on a few cars. A couple of 180SXs, Japan, NA 300ZXs, NA specifically, again, import only. They didn't make any fucking
NA's here.
NAs here. They only made twin turbos here. And GTST Skylines, R33, R34, and the 4-doors. Again, all import only. We got some, I think we got some UK GTRs on the 33 and 34. I'm just fucking speculating here. But the point is, those shafts are completely different. Those are a 6x1 CV input, and they're not the same as the 5x1s. So finding one is not happening in England. It isn't happening. We are not going to find. Like, everyone keeps going, "Oh, try this place." Oh, I know a guy who, like, literally, I've rang, emailed every single. So, like, there's even a guy who specializes in like CV joints and stuff. And,
Yeah.
makes them and stuff. At this point, if you could get someone to fucking make them, there are enough people in the UK. If you order a fucking pallet of them, they'll sell. Because you're getting to the point now where a set of shafts, as you say, like 250, 300 quid.
I ain't paying that.
No, well, we get, and I went through a real bad time. I'm pointing at Saules car. I went through a real bad time not so long ago, probably 2015, 2016, where I was smashing through. Two sets of shafts per BDC event. Like, it was just fucking ridiculous. And they were costing me about 100 quid a set of shafts, and it was just ridiculous. But the thing that was failing was always the inner CV joint. And because of that, I would then replace the whole fucking thing. Well, in actual fact, if this was like a normal daily car, you'd replace the fucking CV joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't. So
Winter's diff it is then.
Winter's different, but even then you've got to it's just redoing the maths. The point is, you got to find fucking somebody somewhere. Hey, you got to find somebody somewhere who's willing to sell you a new GTST.
Just
5x1.
Just telling Danny what he's missing out on.
All right, okay, fair enough.
He doesn't care.
he
He's
doesn't
at
give a
retro,
fuck.
right?
Yeah,
He
he's
literally,
just doing.
he
stunts
legit
with
don't care. Fuck yourself, Danny. Go fuck yourself.
It looks pretty good.
We created you, Danny.
we created a
did.
monster, but nobody wants to march them. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, so the fucking saga continues because a year later, I'm still not getting any further. Spoke to Julian at Garage D, and Julian said that they had some on the shelf, and I was
Hashtag
like,
it's stock.
fucking booming. I don't know why this has been. I've overlooked this somehow. So rang Garage D, and they've got them in stock, but they're second hand.
Yeah.
Even if they're cheap, I will buy some.
I mean,
be
at this
fair.
point, yeah, I think that's probably
I
not
think
much
I'll
short,
just
but,
buy 10 of
but
them.
the idea of buying a second-hand CV joint and fitting a second-hand CV joint is, in my head, still crazy. Like
It's going to get us out of a
Deep
shit
hole.
time, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so I'm probably going to.
Julian, do it real fucking cheap, please.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah. Despite
Plez.
them being extremely rare and becoming, ever
We
increasingly
don't
more
care.
expensive.
We want them for nothing. We don't care how much money you can make.
I'll put a sticker on my car, mate.
We've got nearly 20,000 Instagram followers, and that amounts
come
to
in the
like
party?
$1 million.
We don't have to work anymore.
No,
Yeah,
we just live off the follows and the likes and stuff.
Is that how
It's
Instagram
Are we an
cool.
influencer now?
That's how I imagine Instagram influencers talk when
So
they speak.
just a quick one. So when like these Instagram models do they literally go into business meetings saying, "I will post 5 pictures of my arse
Can you
And
imagine
one
that's
of a
you give me
side
10
boob.
grand?"
I will give they're negotiating. I will give you two side boobs,
2 side boobs,
Two si-
3 arse.
3 arse, and I want a suggestive post that perhaps late at night you're a bit drunk and maybe you're willing to accept some DMs.
Oh,
We want one
wow.
of those at least
At
per day.
Day.
Yeah, only you have to fill your story constantly with like, food and shit no one cares about.
Really, really tiny dogs.
Breakfast,
Like
yeah.
Really?
tiny dogs.
Yeah.
Breakfast,
Tiny-
dogs.
Look at this tiny little dog. Anyway, so
Sex
drifting.
sells.
drifting and sex sells.
Mm.
Which reminds me, please visit the store. We're probably going to have some merch.
I
that turns
really
up
need a
soon.
Mazworks bellhousing,
Yeah,
so
we-
please do.
Please visit the
I'm
store.
begging you guys.
We'll start a
God.
GoFundMe. Let's start a GoFundMe.
Yeah, GoFundMe.
fuck it.
Hashtag-
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Go-
What
go
we're going
fuck
to do
yourself.
is we'll start our own GoFunding, and then when everyone starts cutting us off, we'll say someone else made it for us.
Yeah.
Sick
Brilliant.
idea.
Mate, it wasn't us. Some
wasn't
some
us,
other
obviously.
motherfucker
Like,
did
someone
it.
feels bad for
So why is
us.
this email low car performance? Well, we got hacked.
We got hacked, yeah.
It was a hack. This Russian email address. It just told me that there were singles in my area, and I just gave them my PayPal address.
So obviously,
What more do you
credit
want?
card details,
Yep.
Cre-
my long card number,
And they
My-
promised to show Bob and
my
Vagine.
Bob and Vajan.
take
Oh.
cloth off.
So anyway, we went drifting. You crashed brilliantly. It
I
was
crashed
fantastic.
amazingly.
Yeah,
It's
amazingly.
probably my favourite crash since I crashed at Pembury.
I have never
easily-
seen Alex spin ever.
Yeah, no, I got through a
He
really.
got faster as it spun.
I know.
It didn't even slow down.
It was so fast that for ages we were trying to work out why I had terrible fitment. We're like, God, we can't drive anymore because
My car
people
was
might
shit.
take photographs and they
Yeah,
might see
yeah.
how terrible the fitment is. So like, I didn't do anything about it, to be fair. But then about 2-3 hours ago, I was like, no way, the
Camber bolts were slid.
The camber bolts on the top mount were like very definitely way further in than they used to be because there was marks there. So we just put it back and I was like, huh, no way.
Done.
I got some fitment
Nice
again.
fitment. We can't do that now. That's apparently a racist.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Also,
that
actually-
means white power or some fucking shit. Fuck off, BBC.
If you-
This means okay. A-OK. Or the circle game. Suck a fucking dick if you think it's anything else. Literally, suck my fucking dick. It does not mean white power. It means okay. Fuck off. Anyway.
Some people
Also-
said it was a 666.
Now we're talking about Instagram.
Yeah.
If people could stop driving past my house,
Oh, God,
posting
yeah. Oh,
videos of my car on your story,
This is important. Yeah.
that'd be real fucking nice.
Please.
Real
So,
nice.
I know all
I appreciate you taking photos and enjoying the car.
Yep. Do it at a track.
Yeah.
For all 12 people who will listen and watch this podcast, please tell your friends. Whoever it is, in fact, we say whoever it is, there's a lot of people who seem
Yeah,
to do
it
this.
does,
Over the years, we've probably had about 20 separate incidents where people have, like, either late at night or...
Oh, they've actually
During
came
the
on my
day.
driveway and just like stood on my driveway to take photos of the
Like,
car.
No
Like,
way! There's Dan
Cool.
Joyce's car.
Cool.
And then, like, we'll either get it posted to Instagram or it'll
Yeah.
go directly onto your wall, and
Yeah.
you're just, like, sat at home, like...
What the fuck?
It's going to get to
Yeah.
a point
This
where people
is
are like
fucking weird.
geotagging it at Dan's house.
Yeah, hashtag Dan's house.
Yeah, hashtag Dan's house.
Come
like,
steal,
like
come steal all my
hashtag
things.
Magic Roundabout.
Oh, God, you remember that? was
Checking in
fucking
at Magic
terrible.
Roundabout.
If you ever checked in at Magic Roundabout,
Go fuck yourself.
you were the problem, and you're the
Yeah.
reason why there is absolutely no fucking Streeto.
Yep.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck
But yeah, so please stop driving past Dan's
Or
house.
if you're driving past my house and want to do an Instagram story, come help me put this gearbox back
Yeah,
in that Paul
that
supplied
would-
because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
fucking need that help.
Payment,
Yeah,
payment,
yeah.
you know?
Bring a Mazworks bellhousing
Yeah.
with you.
No,
and
I
then
think that's
help
sort
me
of like Mazworks guys. They emailed me. They got them.
Cool.
Oh,
They,
they
they
got
got the source.
So
Yeah.
is this happening?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Can we look
How
at it
long?
and be like impressed by its existence before
Yeah,
you
yeah,
put
yeah,
it
of
on?
course.
Because
it's-
everything they make is wild as fuck.
It
Those like
is.
billet block drag cars that are
Yeah.
making.
No, that's the thing. Is this a
Stupid
cast?
power.
Is it
It's
a
cast, yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
cast.
So they
And
made their own cast.
then they do a bit of machining on the faces so that they're flat and stuff. And 'cause I've
Oh
seen
yeah,
all the-
literally like it looks perfect. And
It's so weird as well because I watched a video Because as soon as you mentioned it, I was thinking like I looked at it for about 5 seconds and then was like,
Yeah.
no, this is bullshit. Plus, I've got a different clutch to these guys. I've
Yeah.
got like a central
You
spindle
got a
that's like
fucking
super
sick
duper long.
clutch, and we're all sour about it.
But it's fascinating. Like you literally you cut off the bell housing at a very specific point, and it reveals a still contained CD09 gearbox.
Yeah.
You then remove the front plate that goes over the input.
Yeah. Take
And
the
then
front
you-
cover off.
Yeah, and then you fit
You
the
literally.
new
Yeah.
Mazworks.
Yeah, but you fuck that. It's like,
Oh yeah, God, Jesus! What if you do fuck that?
No, you
Fuck
just got,
what?
you
You
just got,
can't
you,
fuck it
you,
up.
the only person that could do that is Dan because he can measure it properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it'd be
We'd
fine.
fuck it
We'd
up.
fuck it
We'd
up.
fuck it up.
I'd cut half my
Yeah,
gearbox
yeah.
in
And then
half.
and then we
and
come
I'd cut
to
it
Dan.
that way as well, not that way.
Like, why can I see my gears?
Yeah.
Dan,
What are
I've
they
got
doing
one
there?
gear in this hand and the other gear's in that hand.
And I put the grinders sitting in the selector fork right now.
Oh Jesus Christ! But yeah,
Give
so
a 9-inch on it.
it looks amazing, and it's a real fascinating bit of kit because I don't think any other gear. Well, I don't know of any other gearbox that are like that, where you can cut them and replace that front section in that way. You're left with a gap. I've seen it. You get like a little gap.
Yeah, you don't have to. You can cut a bit further forward.
Oh, and weld it
And
up.
you could. Well, yeah, but there's no point. Literally no point.
No, there's no
Yeah.
point because it's still contained in that, which
Yeah,
is
yeah,
so
yeah.
weird. But either
But
way,
the problem is, if you weld it on, then
Yeah.
you've got. You can pull it with
Voltage.
the weld.
Oh, right,
As it
okay.
heats up, it may pull it, and you could end up twisting a little bit. So
oh yeah, fuck that. So yeah, you
just
probably
bowl it. I'm just gonna bowl it. I'm just gonna send it.
just gonna stand there.
Just gonna send it.
It's gonna be fine. But yeah, so exciting things to happen with your gearbox, and hopefully,
Then shit's gonna fucking work.
no more terrible shit will happen.
Then I'm gonna feel the 500 hoops
Herps,
because it fell fast.
finally,
Yeah.
not in the rain. It
Even-
sounded
Sounds
fucking
so
literally,
good.
I
It
spoke to
sounds
Martin the
so
following day. I was
insane.
like, "Can we put a switch on this because it's fucking stupid?"
What, a high and low?
Yeah, I need a low. Yeah, I want a low.
Have you
boost
not got?
switch.
Oh no, you've not got. Your controller is your ECU, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. So in the Link, which Link ECU is that you're running?
They're all fucking the
G4.
same.
No, they're called something. They
Yeah,
named
they-
them some shit.
That doesn't
G4.
matter. That's just a fucking. They ain't sponsored me. They
G4?
didn't want to give me one.
All
Fuck
right.
them guys. They're all the same. All of them.
All right,
It's
all
a
right.
G4 though.
Is- yeah, yeah. Okay, so the boost controller is actually built into the
Unless you want to
ECU.
sponsor us all, then we'll delete this podcast. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not happening now, is it?
No, no.
But
I'm
anyway,
happy with
anyway,
this. I'm happy with
people
this, G.
don't want to sponsor us anyway because they still believe that you have to compete in
Yeah.
order to be relevant.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. To be relevant, you need to
I
compete.
mean,
What the
We were on Hoonigans once, didn't you know?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Do you know who we are? So pathetic. We're
Yeah.
not those people. Don't
Yeah.
We're
don't
not,
don't judge
honestly.
us.
We find it
We're not
funny.
like that. But
I
check
am.
us out on Instagram.
yeah,
Um,
we need, yeah.
yeah, we need
We
the
need it.
views. And check this out on fucking YouTube. If you're listening to this on the fucking podcast, please
Get off.
Get off.
Go on
Listen-
YouTube. Watch
Watch
us. Look
it
at
on
our
YouTube.
faces.
Get it.
Look at me.
Look in my
at
I am the
eyes.
captain now.
We say look at our faces, but I bet this is fucking stop
Yeah, stop
recording.
recording ages ago.
Fuck you.
Look at my foot.
Look at your fucking foot.
Yeah, it's very low.
But yeah,
today.
so the Link ECU does a boost controlling.
Oh, legit does fucking
And
everything.
on mine, I've got, well, I mean, I've just got a Grady
Your
Perfect
niche
B.
tune, yeah, but your niche tune would then
I know it'll
you'll
kill
drive
itself.
it and it'll
I
just
know,
try and kill
I know,
itself.
I
With
know, I know.
with a Link, it's got all different parameters in it. Where
Stop being a salesman.
Yeah, you selling these now?
You're selling it.
I'm
Shut up.
sorry,
So they're
Shut up.
shit.
they're shit.
The shit, they're really
They're
good.
shit,
Shit
but they're
until they
real
give us
fucking
all
good.
one.
They're
Yeah.
really fucking good.
Yeah.
So
They're
yeah,
shit,
the-
but they'll save
the
your
best.
engine. But they're
Yeah.
shit.
but the
Yeah.
shit.
The shit.
Shit.
Shit, but the best.
No, but they are good.
Maybe the
But
best.
the
No,
but my,
Cyvex is the best.
my point
What is
is, my point,
Cyvex, we love you. Can
my-
we have some of them?
my point
Haltech.
is,
Shout out Haltech.
my point is,
Shout out Horsham Developers Chip.
2A,
We're
2A.
all-
Oh,
we're
yeah,
all
we need some
on-
stage 2As,
We
bled.
are all on Horsham chips. Dan's doing 500 horsepower on a,
Do you know
a
what?
stage 9
Right,
Horsham
just
chip.
hang on, Pi. When you when you ring up Horsham, they still ask.
They
like,
still laugh before they answer the phone. The
No.
people are still buying them.
They're buying his fucking chip.
Let's someone's bought another.
right. Hang fire, because Horsham were like, day dot
Taking
people.
the piss.
If you wanted to make your 200 fast, that's who you run. That,
wanna make
If
it
you wanted it to
200,
fucking
lean
lean out and blow out.
lean out, yeah.
Lean your 200 out.
That
If you
was
wanted
always
them
the thing.
15 to 1 AFRs, you put a 2A
That
in
was
it.
always the thing. Do you remember? Like people would always go, yeah, so it overfuels and pops and bangs and things because it's on a Horsham 2A, and like you go around the back of the exhaust with a lighter and just be like, and it'd just be like a permanent flame.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
like,
James
you've got
13 used
no
to do that.
compression. And you've got no compression.
You've got no rings, You have got washed bores. Your
But
oil
anyway,
smells like V-Power.
On my Greddy Profec B Spec 2.
Spec 2.
I bet with the mini fuse soldered.
Yep.
I bet, yeah, of course.
I actually soldered in a massive.
Don't tell anyone because then they'll go well expensive again.
People would realise that you can fix
No,
it.
proper
Double
fucks.
20
Did I
Sell
just
them
say
cheap.
welded? I mean soldered.
Yeah.
I soldered in a normal size fuse. So
Did we
it's
say
still
solder?
fused.
We axed it in there because they're fucked and they don't work. Yeah.
But my point is, I've got a button, high and low boost, and I think my low boost is set to under 400 brake, and my high boost is 460.
Martin just says, just wire this into that and that into there, put a switch in it, put that to earth, and then it'll just be gate pressure. Or if you flick it on, it'll be...
What?
Yeah, super fast.
I suppose if I do put it on low boost, I can't...
It depends if Greg tuned it with the low boost setting.
That's the point. I'm not adjusting anything with the injectors or anything like that. No. So if I'm putting it on low boost, that means that I'm basically just...
the pressure down.
You just turn the solenoid down.
Enriching the mixture and not using the fuel.
Yes.
And being less hoops.
It'd be less. Well, I suppose it's fine, but I'd never drive it on low boost anyway. It's not a road car anymore. That's such a thing to say.
The 15 winners on this tune, that had two settings, like low. It had gate and
mine's got low.
And I never, ever, why would I?
Yeah.
But driving at Teesside in the wet, it was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, insane.
Too stupid.
Every gear change was like, and we're done, and we're done, and we're done, and we're done.
And then, it was like, and we're going too fast, now we're going to die in the wet.
Yeah.
We got a bit of grip in fourth. We go.
That's what I'm going to say is my excuse for my amazing spins. So we were saying before, like, I did, like, years of very boring driving and not actually spinning at all. I think, like, the whole of 2016... I remember someone saying, like, I haven't seen you spin at all. Yeah,
Alex
and I'm like,
gets stats every year.
I haven't spun once at all. And I thought, it's probably because I'm driving really boring. But then, stick me on a wet track, the first thing I do is, like, let's see how fast I can crash.
Yeah.
And the first run, I just spun a little bit, didn't I?
Me.
Yeah, you did a 270.
Yeah,
you did it way too fast into the first corner. Looking in your mirrors at
I mean,
wow, he looks great.
I did.
Boom.
No, do you know what reality was?
That's all I do.
I had a passenger in, and I looked in my mirror, and I saw it down. I was like, "Yeah, this is sick. This is gonna be sick, bro." And then I fucking threw it, and I fucking hit the back bank at Teesside at pace. The footage is great. The wheel comes up in the air and then it just lands back down.
Are we gonna?
Wow.
Here after we filled up
while
for
we're
fuel,
on this
we both
subject.
did street. No, we didn't do street or out of Tesco. We definitely did.
We did.
And I was sideways. Was just complete lift off oversteer. Wasn't my
That was
fault.
a leaky sump.
And I looked at Alex.
Oil.
And he had hit the same patch of diesel and was also sideways. And I forgot that I was sideways and was like, "This is sick." And then looked back and was pointed straight at the curb.
Yeah.
Definitely
When we're on this topic of conversation about, like, we were at Teesside and it was absolutely fucking dead.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
I mean, no, but it was beautiful
Weather.
for seat time, yeah.
Yeah.
Weather,
But
though.
if they don't sell tickets, they're just gonna think,
Bye.
fuck drifting.
I know.
What's the point? We can make more from carts.
I know, this is the problem. It would be nice, we always say it would be nice if people would go
Come party
to...
dickholes.
It would also nice if they did private days. We could hire that shit out.
That would be
Oh
even
yeah.
better.
Do us a private day. We'll do the sickest shit.
Please, we'll do a low-origin dress-up day or whatever the fuck they call
Dress
it.
up day.
And,
Wearing dresses only.
Or
in
just
dresses.
throwing it out there, do a full circuit. Oh,
could you imagine the damage we can cause to our cars and be off track within 10 minutes?
Do you know how much we could fuck your grass?
Have you driven that small track recently?
Yeah.
It is awful.
No,
it's
it ain't.
so rough.
I'm not saying...
Rush. Yeah, it's a bit rough.
No, but we don't care about that. It's the left corner going from National into...
Oh, yeah.
We go up pace.
It feels like you absolutely can't make it, but then somehow...
There's a weird
make
cutout. Like every lap, you forget there's a cutout, like a little D shape. You forget it's there, so you think, I'm dying right now. And then you get around the corner. Like, okay, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. The problem with that is, now, the only beef I have with Teesside, I love the place, but it's not low-car friendly in the slightest.
Oh, it's getting up that... Yeah, but we found a way now.
Yeah, however,
awful.
if we go... If you do the full circuit... We ain't
Oh,
getting out that way.
We'd park on track.
Yeah.
I think we probably have.
We'd just pit on track. Sorry,
on track.
guys.
Pit on the hill. You know, you got the dirt bit.
It does kind of need a bigger.
If it had a better pit, it'd be fucking incredible.
It was amazing that it was so quiet. On a bank holiday Monday, I get it. There was quite a lot on that weekend as well.
Yeah.
Three Sisters was on, I think.
Yeah, that's true. There was a lot, and it did rain.
They always do demos, and yet
A lot of people back out on rain days, don't they?
Why are we not invited to the demos?
Not
Which
comp
demos?
drivers, bro.
Oh, is that what it is? We're
Well,
not-
sorry, you are.
What do you mean? To do what demos were?
Three Sisters always do demos all
Yes.
the time to get
Yes.
drifting.
Yes.
We don't do demos.
No, we haven't been asked, and that's that's awkward.
That's fine.
Um,
We're okay.
Yeah.
No, it's okay, but
People
they
don't
only
want us there. That's fine.
they
We-
only
we-
do the big boy days like once every 2 months now. Like the next one's in June, but when we asked, it was like the beginning of April. I asked, "Oh, when's your next day?"
Yeah.
Oh, beginning of June sometime.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
2 months.
Yeah, it was like.
They must be making so much money out of novices then.
They probably are.
That's probably what it
They
is.
probably are because.
And even
I
if
do
you go
see-
to a novice day and say, "Yeah, I've got a BDC Super Duper Pro license for 85 years," they're like, "Yeah, you can only do single
You
runs."
see, they made. I think they made Greg. All fabled Greg went back drifting recently.
Oh
didn't
shit,
he?
Greg
And
the
he
Pro
had
Tuner.
to go to a fucking novice day at Three
Who?
Sisters. Greg,
Yeah.
Pro Tuner Greg.
Oh, he did. He had to
Greg
go do a
Gush.
novice day.
Yeah.
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 Everyone was like, "Why are you doing like a burnout off the best corner?" It was because he was doing a novice day. It's
Yeah.
fucking-
Yeah.
And I mean, he's probably not drifted in. God
Greg's
knows how long, but
EDC
I bet you
days.
he's fucking really good though. Still.
Yeah.
That car used
But
to
it's
have a
real good.
really cool engine.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it had
really
a vet.
did.
Was it a V? It was a
Yeah,
vet.
he built-
Yeah.
built
Wait, it was a
VE.
VVL head.
VVL.
Yeah.
head,
And then it had like a crank sensor and a fucking all sorts of fucking cool shit. And then it had like a plenum that he made.
It
and
had
then
things
a
that went
load of
that side and
this
that side.
side.
What is it now?
It
A
was like
V8.
600 brake horsepower. It's like a 600 brake horsepower SR20.
It was
but like a
basically
nice one.
the guy with the black 15 in Australia, Dylan's car. It's exactly the same as that.
Oh, really?
VVL headed S15, wild as fuck,
Nice.
like smooth as anything. Just right.
It's nice to see Greg out in that
All you
car.
need to do is put solid lifters and port your head fan, and then you're at VVL revs anyway.
No, I don't know. There's
Just
something-
put
there's
the,
something real special.
Just put
Something
the
real special about it.
the fuse in your
VVT in.
VVT sprocket.
Got a 100 amp fuse in it.
How long have we been doing this for anyway?
Oh,
How
no.
long have we been
10
going?
minutes.
What does it say there? Can you see?
You what?
About an hour and 10.
Well, we're gonna. should
People are
we-
still here. No, I don't know. We got anything else to talk
I
about?
need a pee.
You need
Yeah.
a pee. I mean, you
Yeah.
can go and do a pee, and we'll just keep.
You can. Yeah, right. I'll go pee.
go do
Go
a pee.
pee,
I'll
go
tell you.
pee.
I'll tell you, mate. I'll tell you, mate. Hi, and now I'm coming in both of your ears
Imagine how fucking.
in stereo.
Oh.
I've probably recorded this in mono, and it'll probably be in only one person's ear.
Mm.
But whilst we wait for Dan,
Yeah, I thought you said you wanted to go to the toilet. Go then. Right.
yeah,
okay.
because otherwise it's very dark in the toilet. You wouldn't be able. There is a light. I mean, yeah, there you go.
I was gonna say, do not turn the unit light off.
Oh,
It'll
Christ.
take 4.5 years to come back on.
That's a bumhole sticker that was given to us by Remy. Shout out Remy.
Yeah.
Was it? No,
Remy
actually,
and Chogo. I
it was
think
Chogo gave me
all of
the-
them, all of the above.
yeah, because he put a
French
load of
people.
actual arsehole stickers in my wallet.
Word has it that is actually Chogo's shaved, bleached arsehole.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chogo. That's just the
Yeah.
nicest thing. No, I was going to say he put them in my wallet when we were fucked
Put his
somewhere.
arsehole in your wallet.
And he put them next to all my business cards for my serious business, the securities. So, and it happened. I was at a customer's house in Gatley.
Here's your arsehole.
And I went to pull out a Law Secure, here, do you want some CCTV? And I pulled out the business
Arsehole.
card, and on the front of the business card was an actual human arsehole.
Bleached arsehole.
It was like a 50-year-old woman who thankfully had no idea what it was. I quickly changed it around.
Apologies. Apologise.
Apologise. But anyway,
Dan's vaping.
Dan's vape nationing now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Saul, your car's going to be back together soon, and that'll be great because I'm sick and tired of seeing your car on that fucking ramp. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
And
same.
all of our wheels have arrived. I'm sure your wheels will be here any moment.
Well, if Saul done the logistics and actually spoke to people, shit would get fucking
Look at
sorted.
his face. Are you ready for
Don't
a
you
fucking
dare.
fight? Are you
I'll
ready
fight
for
you.
a fucking fight? Yeah.
Yeah.
So some Saules are on their way from wheels. Some wheels are on their way for Saul.
Well, they had a problem with finished.
Yeah,
that was.
I was
the
getting
main issue
I was
was-
getting the Asterim Black in on Siakai's.
Kwami's blood. Kwami's.
Kwame, sorry, yeah,
Siakai,
Kwame's.
Kwame's, whatever, all of the above. And unfortunately, they won't release them because finish is not right.
Yeah, the finish.
So
Basically,
they
the
want to get that shit right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
fair enough.
Well, that's why they discontinued my wheels that I had because
Yeah.
they released them and then
finishes.
finish
You couldn't
kept
keep the
it,
consistency. Yeah.
Well, no, it fell off. It flaked.
Well,
If
yeah,
you remember
yours did. Yeah,
yeah.
yours did.
Oh, the
yeah.
cur-
So they
the-
discontinued them,
yeah.
Yeah, which is a bit
and basically they don't want that shit happening again. So
which
Yeah.
is fair enough.
what
I'm
wheels
just
we
not,
ordered now?
I cannot remember.
We've ordered some
No, I know what
Japan
I've got.
Racing.
Yeah, they are
GRs.
Volk.
GTCs.
No, I've got
Oh, do you
on
remember
their
Volk
way
GTCs? They were so good.
T7Rs in
GT Silver, maybe?
Yeah,
Sports.
Ooh, nice.
yeah.
So it's,
I mean,
it's
you've got to be
basically-
different anyway, because we all bought racing line kits, and then you went and bought a different one. So, there's that.
I've got a racing.
It's
line
racing line, but it's what's it called? It's
Attack
called
line.
Attack line.
That doesn't sound like racist.
Yeah.
Mildly racist line.
Yeah.
Sort of like, like Nigel Farage before we realised.
I've said this before.
who
You
he
guys
was.
have got big dick wheels. I need to be up there.
We've got some big dick energy as
Yeah,
well.
I need to. I'll be
BDE.
there. Don't worry.
There, legit, there is
Mine are car
there's a
or
number
whatever.
there's a number plate I want to buy for my car. It is S15 BDE. I do want to.
BDE, Best
Big
15
dick
Big
energy.
Dick Energy.
Remember BDP was.
That'd
the
be a
thing,
good
big dick
plate to put
player.
on it as well, because it is an S15, and it does have, now that it's like painful
but
amounts
then-
of power, does have
Big
Dick
dick
Energy.
energy, yeah.
Big dick energy.
It's fucking stupid. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, so it'll next few weeks I'll be doing a rip.
Well, he says 10. He's got 10 days.
Yeah, 10 days to get turn
I
this into
truthfully,
a
I
car.
don't think I'm gonna make Teesside. I think mapping's the thing that's gonna.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that, ladies and gentlemen?
real
That
realistic.
Instagram post that got
Yeah.
27 likes.
Yeah, be realistic. Teesside, if the car was at mapping today, which it isn't, it's
It
still
could have
there,
been
it
done,
could have
yeah.
been done. But it's just the logistics. I'm still going to try. I'm not backing out of it. If I can get it done, even if it's the night before, I'll still be going.
Yeah.
I can get the trailer to drop.
If it
off a
looks
hat,
shit, I'm
it's-
peeling the stickers off.
Yeah, it won't.
I'm like,
It'll
no,
look sick.
Saul, you ain't going.
It'll get painted tomorrow night or Monday, and then Josh's printed delivery. It's ready to go on. Then mapping is done. Everything else is pretty much done.
Are you hearing this
Are
guy?
you seeing a different car? Are you look
ready
at,
for
Look
paint.
at Harley's face. It's like, yeah, it'll happen. I believe it'll. Wow, that's some realism right there.
Oh,
Nah, it'll be fine. Look, regardless, it's shit's moving in the right direction. Hopefully,
It's
you'll
just gonna be a shame to
you do things in
to
decent.
do everything and then still not have the wheels yet. That's gonna be the only
Yeah.
shit thing.
when are
But
they?
it's
Do we
shambles.
know anything?
June.
June. That's coming
No
soon.
more.
Yeah,
just
June is near.
But I'm hoping it's going to be the end of this month, and then I can. If I don't do Teesside, I'll be doing Pembury on them.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Well,
realistically, if
Just
it's comes
just
to the
on
end of the
bits
month.
that are styling points that have come over.
I'm
So
going to ring you Fraser on Monday.
on
Not tomorrow, Monday.
Possibly Monday.
Monday.
Yeah. So
Definitely going to ring you on Monday.
you're running.
Or unless we release this Monday, then he's ringing him today.
I'll be
today.
releasing this tomorrow. I've got no patience with this fucking shit. I'll just upload it straight away.
Go.
Go. Hey.
Go.
So you're also running same as Dan, same as Danny, not the same as me, but a BCL.
I'm running a big country lads.
Big country
wing.
lads.
Big cunty lads wing.
I don't run a big country laps wing.
Shh. We're gonna pretend that you do.
Okay.
We're gonna pretend it isn't
Yeah,
an origin
yeah.
wing.
I'm running a real sick big country lads wing. Now
Yours
I
is.
have
Yours is. Yours is
famously
massive.
I have famously said that I hate big gay wings.
Famously, by famously we mean
By famously means I've really cunted people off who fit big gay wings to their cars.
said it once.
Said it a couple of times, maybe twice, maybe 3 times.
3 times a lady.
And all of those
Um,
times, people,
But
unfriended you.
But I have decided that if
You're
you
gonna do it.
if I have this opinion,
Yep.
I need to do it and have a real opinion on it. So I'm going to make it better than anybody else's big gay wing ever.
But that's a bold statement.
And I swear to God, if anyone says any different, you're wrong.
I believe you. I mean,
I embrace people's opinions, but if you say it, then
You're
You're
wrong.
wrong.
You're wrong.
Fuck you.
You're entitled to your opinion, but you are
Right,
wrong.
I've seen the mock-up. It looks really good.
Mhm.
Good angle, good shape, good size, good everything.
That's what she
excited for
said.
this to happen. So the only problem you've got here is that you're having to now squeeze all of these jobs into a shorter and shorter time
It's
frame.
fine.
Is
I
it?
no.
Are all
legit,
of your loved
if
ones,
I was you,
are all
no,
of your
no,
loved ones okay with
10
this?
minutes. Like,
Look at Harley's face. He's
mapping 10 minutes.
He's like
10
putting the word "die"
Yeah.
through his eyes. Like
paint 10 minutes.
Die.
Map in 10 minutes.
Stickers 10 minutes.
No, 5. It's
5
fine.
minutes.
Yeah.
you know, Josh is like a 2-day job these days. He's got it down from 4 days to do a
To
livery
2,
to
yeah.
just 2.
Yeah.
To be fair to Josh, he did do it in 1 day, and it is a fuck ton of
It's, yeah,
like
it's
the
a lot of
RC.
work. When
the
he turns
RC
up with a fucking
12 rolls.
Yeah, and it's full of his entire fucking E36 a stat.
Yeah.
It's just full of
he's
fucking
He's
shit.
managed to get the RC
it's a lot.
liveries on 4 sheets of A4. So the old livery was on 1 sheet of A3, and the new one's gonna be on 4 separate sheets. Coming soon. But yeah. Right.
Real talk though.
10 minutes.
Saul,
10 minutes.
aim to have the car perfect or
No.
at a practice day just before
no,
STL.
No.
Yeah.
Pembury.
Yeah.
I'd
Look, aim for Pembury by all means.
Well, I'm
But-
aiming for Teesside because I want to do one drift day before I
Okay,
drive.
aim for tomorrow if you like. Whatever. But like, just be realistic. You know,
The
try and
car
get
is gonna
some.
be
The
done
last
in
time
about
you done
5
this, we went
minutes.
down the whatever motorway that is up there, and your wing and fucking side
Did it
skirt done a
work?
Brexit.
Did it work?
No.
No.
No,
Yes.
didn't we? We had to
The
stop on the
wing didn't.
motorway, and we had
The
to.
car worked.
Right, but the wing was still active aero right after.
Do you know how hard it
Poland.
is to make metal wings work with 10J wide wheels?
I mean,
I've
yes,
done
I
it for
know.
3 years.
You
It
did it
was
for 3 years. With you speaking to
my
you're preaching to the choir.
yes, I know, but I'm saying it's hard.
We love
it's
you,
hard.
Look,
You're the
it's
best.
hard.
I
yes,
love you.
we know
Sometimes gives up.
you don't attach the wings at the bottom. I know, but the problem was the wing on the motorway came up
I've got
past your
fiberglass
wing
wings.
No,
mirror.
but no. You don't attach the wing at the bottom. That's fine, but you do attach the side skirt.
Yeah,
I've
you
got
have to.
fiber cunt wings to go on,
Oh, you do, yeah.
so they're not
Well,
going
5
metal
minute
anymore,
prep work on them.
cheating. Yeah, exactly.
Done. And it easy.
They're done. They're ready. I just paint them.
Bit of fucking 400 grey scotch done.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Look, get just like realistic, as you say, real
Yeah.
talk. Something in before STL would be fucking great because
Don't worry.
we're gonna have to
Don't worry.
follow you. You're gonna have to follow us.
I'm gonna go well fast into that bank. I'm ended up in the car park.
I'm doing a jump.
I'm gonna wipe out Jeek's entire office.
Jeek's gonna have to like. I've seen he's made a
Jeek's-
little bit that's flat.
Jeek's gonna be there to get the
These canards,
subscribers.
I'm gonna flip them upside down so I can take off.
And Jeek's just going to be uploaded straight to YouTube. Like, subscribe, hit the motherfucking bell.
Yeah.
like we
Flick
do.
his bell.
What?
like we do.
Yeah, no, but at least we don't have a shit fucking pit area.
I mean, that's true. We don't own a track though either.
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. That's
Not
never
yet.
happening.
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe. Yeah, I mean, it would be real nice if the
Someone
pits
to
were
go fund
less
us a track.
aged,
No,
but
to
I
be
mean,
fair,
it
he
doesn't
legit,
matter
he
what
has.
does.
He's
He's made effort. Also,
yeah, you know
it's
the
not-
walk, the thing that you drive down,
Yeah.
like
It's
the
just
pit
getting
lane.
that
He's
off.
flatted. No, he's flatted all that
Yeah,
down.
that's what I'm saying. Just
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
All
No,
that-
he's done it. It isn't
Yeah,
tarmac,
it's
but
fine.
he's
Yeah,
flatted it.
as long
It's
as
better than nothing.
flatted.
It's better than fucking
legit
kicking
track.
a dick.
Mm.
Plus,
Barney scares me, but you know.
Cuddle him.
I don't think his name's actually Barney. I think
Yeah, it's definitely Barney.
No, it's not.
Barmy.
No, they nickname him Barney because of Barney Rubble. His actual name's something like Fred or something.
No, it's Barney.
Is this the Flintstones reference?
Mad gate cunt.
Mad gate cunt.
Yeah.
I still remember the time that we pulled up at like fucking 12 o'clock. Wouldn't let us in. We're like, okay, cool, we'll sleep in our
Sleep
cars.
outside
So like,
then.
made no noise. He came fucking
Fuck.
rip snorting in his quad down there. He's making all the fucking noise.
Yeah.
You're
just
on
gave
the
him a-
quad
You
bike.
gave him a
You
southern
just-
accent as well. He's like the most Scottish guy in the world.
Scottish.
Get the fuck.
Get to fuck.
Get to respond.
If you get
No, do you remember
Respond.
Rich Hudson?
Yeah, I remember Hitch
Who?
Hudson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Rich Hudson.
Oh, was it
Who?
Hitch that he was talking to?
Yeah, well, it's Hitch that said get your wristband.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah.
Get to this band.
And then
Well,
Max done a backflip and broke something.
broke
He
his
did do a
face.
back. He landed on his
the floor.
head, then he fucked out. I mean,
Oh,
And
them
then
speakers that he
sang-
brought
then
were
sang
good though.
Mariah
they were
Carey.
sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was real nice. That first video from the first final boss, fuck, that gives you feels, doesn't it? Was it 2004?
I
Was it
drove
2014?
I drove so shit. I'd only just started
Doesn't
really
matter
drifting.
because like it.
I mean, I was that shit. Ali had to vouch for me so I could get a ticket.
Amazing. Amazing.
But the thing is, you
well,
look
I
at
think
that
no,
event.
the only thing we had
Shit,
to go
I
off
just-
was the only thing we had to go off
Hello?
was
Oh shit.
was you
Hello?
railing your car.
Hello?
Oh, and Joe was walking around with the Icton stickers. It's like, there's one for you. And he looked at me
Just
and
one for you.
Yeah.
then just carried on walking. Like, all right. So I don't know what it is, but okay.
What's UK Hackathon?
That's how everyone got into UK Hackathon because final boss happened, and then Joe was like, well, I guess I'm going to have to give everyone a sticker then, and then I guess everyone's going to have to be a UK architect. And this secret group of elite pro drifters, there aren't any.
Legit.
That's a complete lie.
There's literally like
There's
4
nobody.
people that still drive in that group.
yeah. It's mainly, oh god, cramp. It's mainly just that's the most 35-year-old thing I've ever said in my life. It's mainly just like people who did drift at one point and then stopped drifting for a bit and sold all the stuff, which is kind of sad, really, because there was kind of a lot of stylistically cool stuff in there, but it did a stagnate, and these things do happen. Plus, didn't you like get the UK Architect page on Facebook to like what it is and then just stop?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I was religiously posting daily, got it to where it was, and was just like, this is boring.
Yeah.
This does nothing.
This
for
does
me.
nothing. Yeah.
And then he did the V8 Illuminati
Yeah.
page, and then I think he posts once a year
Yeah.
on there.
One good post a year.
Yeah. One real good post.
Real good post.
Or I'll put something up that's like mildly aggressive, passive aggressive, and then pretend I didn't post it. And
It
people,
would be. No,
it wasn't me.
It wasn't
Nothing
me.
to do. I'm literally nothing to do with V8 Illuminati. It's not me in the slightest. It's Saul,
I think I'm an
Saul
admin,
and
to be
Harley.
fair.
Saul and Harley. There's them. Shout at them. Message them. PM them if you're mad about V8s.
Prime Minister them.
Fuck off with your V8s. Anyway.
And also, we do vet people who buy things, so if you never receive something, check your bank. You probably had a refund.
Have you really? Have you refunded people with V8s?
I have vetted people who have ordered things and they have V8s. They think they're smart. They're not really smart.
So they're buying things because
buying
they
things-
think that they
it's
are
to
part
spite
of
us.
the V8
Yeah,
Illuminati.
and they get refunds. And they're like, I haven't received my T-shirt. Well, look in your engine bay. What do you have? A V8. Well, look in your bank account. What do you have?
A refund.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Do you know the thing is, if I refunded half the people that had like terrible fitment on LowOrigin,
Yeah.
Can you not?
Jesus
Can you not? I need a
Christ.
Mazworks bellhousing.
Fuck. We just want to say as well, we are creeping on 20,000 followers on Instagram, and thank you.
I
for
mean,
that.
you haven't mentioned.
I'll do a burnout, but I don't have a gearbox.
Thank you for that. Thank you for fucking supporting us for all this time and buying the fucking merch.
I
and
mean,
sticks
I'm
and shit,
surprised that
'cause-
20,000 people actually find us interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I am.
I don't
I'm
even
massively
find myself
surprised.
interested.
I'm surprised that
I'm going to go home and be sick
Nearly-
at everything I've said.
nearly 1,200 subscribers on YouTube. I mean,
Amazing.
thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. We are going to try and do some more content, and I'm going to try and upload some more fucking videos.
Content.
Because it has been dry as fuck. The problem with that is when you're trying to, when we're building cars and stuff, you don't really think, when you're having a really bad time with the car, you don't immediately think, I better get my camera out and start filming.
Yeah.
What you usually think is, how do I change this aspect of my life? I hate it so much. This is terrible. I want to go home or cry in my mother's arms. And of course, all that's just stupid.
I
You
got
just need
ratchet,
to get the fuck
I
on
got
with it.
ratchet stuck before and nearly had a mild breakdown of smashing shit up.
Well, you
and
did stand
realised there
outside
was,
for like an hour.
There was like 8 people here, and I was like, I can't do that.
Yeah, you see, this is you don't think to get a camera out, and really, and a lot of people do, like Adam Ivel and that lot. That they have a like, oh, we're going to
Have
work
you
on the car.
noticed he doesn't
Get
say
the camera
yow anymore?
Yow. He stopped
He
saying
stopped
yow.
saying yow.
I'm really
Bring
sorry.
back yow.
Bring back hashtag
Free
bring
the
back yow.
yow.
Yeah, that was cool, Adam. We'd have really appreciated the yows. And we
I've got to do
yow.
his car for him in a couple of weeks.
Are you doing a car for him?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Is it going to be part of official LowOrigin
Busy and
fabrication and stuff?
He's getting me 2 bits.
Let's call
That's
it
what
that.
we know. Fabrication.
Stuff.
So we've got LowOrigin Limited. Let's call it LowOrigin Fabrication and
stuff.
things.
We do some stuff.
Stuff and
We'll do
things.
some stuff
What
with
do
you.
you-
Bits.
Yeah, we're just passing things to the accountant. What do you do?
No bits and
Bits
stuff.
and stuff. Should we call it anyways?
Yeah,
Going
we
on.
should, we fucking should, because we're chatting shit.
Yeah,
now.
we're just chatting out.
So,
bullshit.
anyway, like and subscribe, suck my dick, and go fuck yourselves.
We
Bye.
might have
Bye,
someone
peace.
interesting on the podcast next time.
Yeah, we
Lols.
probably should. We probably should. We've been
No,
promising
Mito.
it for
I'll get
months.
Mito. We'll get Mito.
Yeah.
We'll
And-
get him
and that'd
eventually.
That'd be great. And
We'll organise a podcast around his diary
Yes.
Oh,
because he's that important
Oh,
to us.
he is
very
You are
important.
that important to us.
I find him that important.
I do.
I like him.
I
think
do.
he's,
I enjoy his company.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway,
We're
like
not
I
talking
said-
about fishing.
Yeah. No, we're not. Not talking about
Fishing
fishing.
subscribers can do one.
Fishing subscribers. Has he got like an athlete's fishing page?
That'd be hilarious.
You know, remember we spoke to Jason Livesey and he said that was a thing that
Yeah.
you do have fishing
There's
athlete
a
pages.
Carhartt. I follow Carhartt. I quite like their clothes. And they have a plethora of sponsored athletes that
Plethora, not
wear,
plethora. Plethora.
Plethora.
Continue.
Leave Saule alone. It's
Plethora?
okay. You carry on. You do you, Saule.
Continue.
Is that wrong?
A plethora.
A plethora.
I mean, I'm from
Plethora?
Manchester. I'm pretty certain you are. We just say
Plethora.
plethora.
No, plethora. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Clitoris.
Plethora. A clitoris.
Thesaurus or
Sponsor.
thesaurus. That's what it boils down to.
Okay.
Go on.
All
anyway.
right. So they have a bunch of cunts that do bass fishing, and they're all sponsored. And I mean, these guys have like Carhartt trucks, Carhartt boats. They literally only wear
Wow.
Carhartt. It is insane, and I never knew that fishing had that like that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it would be,
insane.
yeah.
Wow.
It's absolutely.
So has
insane.
Mitto got his own
Boat and fish?
his
I
own
don't know.
athlete
He's got
page?
his own rod.
Aren't they the ugliest cunting fish in the world though? Those carp, like they just look like they.
Yeah,
live
well,
in
we're
shit.
descending into
Yeah.
fish. I don't fucking know about fish. I don't know shit about
Fish.
fish. I haven't touched a fishing rod since I was like 6. Right,
I ain't
like I
touched
said,
a fi- I
like,
ain't ever
subscribe,
touched
suck
a
a dick,
fish.
fuck off, bye.
Thanks, Rod. Bye.
You've never touched a fish. That is bestiality.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna report you.
Shout out Ron again.
Rod.
Ron, this was for you.
Shout out Rod.
We're still recording, Ron. Dave! I gotta be